Reisya, wake up. It's 9 a.m. Did you have a class at 10?
No, Mom, just 5 minutes more. It's an online school anyway. I filled my online attendance though. Guys, don't you think that the brave Yosef was a little too familiar? Well, for me, if I have to be honest, yes it was. Well, let me give you some kind of like words here to help me explain it clear. Distance learning, pandemic, and lastly, what is it? None other than distractions. So, do you get it by now? Well, here, us, living in this situation where all the things in our whole world need to be adapted with the COVID-19 pandemic, including the most important pillar of our social or nation's development agenda itself, none other than the education, has created a lot of challenges that we face as students here, as the agent of change. Don't you think so, buddy?
Yes, that's totally accurate. The issues of accessibility and effectiveness and other things that related with the implementation of school online has become greatly on how our country is moving forward and progressing year by year. But no, what I worry most is the fact that we are currently in the era of Revolution Industrial 4.0, that it is like the important moment from
Yes, so true.
from the younger generation, right? And yeah, so it is our opportunity to develop our like abilities and our
Potentials, right?
yes, that's our potential to make this industrial revolution 4.0 become a great and like become a great and optimal.
Yes, so true, so correct. So here, guys, I'm Reisya Irfani
And I'm Izratul Azizah.
We are the representative from Senior High School 1 Magetan. And today we would like to talk about how we can optimally kind of like face all kinds of challenges in this Industrial Revolution 4.0 in the aspect of education as the agent of change of our nation, Indonesia. So Izratul, can you please explain us about like the whole definition itself first?
Okay, well, but before we come into the main problem, we need to fully understand the definition of Industrial Revolution 4.0 itself, which is commonly called the cyber-physical technology. It is a revolution that places emphasis on automation and collaboration between cyber technology. Education, which is like directly associated with this, can be used to develop learning patterns like thought patterns and then creative innovation for in-student learning processes.
Yes, so correct. So here, guys, to give you a lot more insights about this topic, let's do this kind of like quick flashback to our colonialism era, when the education is merely just an education. It's only the title that is called the education. It is just about reading and writing. It hasn't been kind of like available for all people, I can say, right? Is that?
Yes, that's right.
Yes. And here, all the changes that we have up to this day has kind of like ushered so much in this Industrial Revolution 4.0. This is where we, as the kind of like agent of change, right?
Yes.
Agent of change, as the younger generation, to be able to make our own movement, to be able to play our part. We are the pioneer of all of the development of this nation for the I get tangled in my words.
Yeah.
For the further sustainable development of Indonesia itself. So Izratul, can you please kind of like explain to us this kind of like steps that we need to climb as the agent of change?
Well, so the step that we can take as an agent of change in this Industrial Revolution 4.0 is like we able to like filter and respond all of them of like wisely and see everything in various perspectives so that wrong thinking is not occur, it doesn't occur. And we also can develop our soft skills like
so true.
Problem sorry. Problem solving, like critical thinking, like communication, collaboration, and also creativity. Yeah.
Yes, totally correct. I cannot even kind of like deny more of that, right?
Yes.
Alright, so everyone, now it is our shine in this place. So now you choose. Do you want to be the one who is kind of like conquering all the era, this Industrial Revolution 4.0, with optimally kind of like use the challenges that we have in this educational aspect sector really wisely, or do you want to be the one that is being conquered by the era itself?
Yes. Okay, guys, that's all our speech. Hope you can learn from it and hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.